Warning: Survival Island may contain inappropriate language/behavior. Viewer discretion is advised. Before watching episode 3, it is advised that you watch the last episode that you haven't seen yet. Previously on Survival Island. Let's get to see some of the strategies our survivors are making in order to survive the island.
My name's Toph, I'm a generic British word.
Unfortunately, Caved Rick was unable to survive the fire, and that makes him the second survivor to not survive. It looks like Curb has found a mysterious house on the coast of the island. Lagboy, Cypre, and Beryl find a wall with the island's landmarks on it.
I found out it might be a map.
Get somewhere different from the others, so we won't go mental. But eventually, I do think I would have went underground, trying to plan everything out. Needed to get armoured up
to survive the island. That's why I went mining.
And it looks like Cypre and Cheetah are in an alliance of their own.
8 Cypre says my name is 8 Cypher 626 and I'm a multimillionaire infamous killer. The island is it's fun but it'd be a lot more entertaining if you would decapitate other players. When she wanted to start a alliance I agreed but I was going to backstab her any moment. Winky face.
What Cargo doesn't realize is there is an enchanted trident deep in that cave water, but unfortunately another survivor is gonna beat him to finding it.
Honestly, when Kerr found the trident, I was very skeptical. Topi had told me that Kerr was known to not be as honest as some of the other people on the plane, so I was pretty skeptical about that. But eventually I found out that there's a lot of loot on the island, so I wasn't skeptical after I found that out.
I thought it was funny that Cargo went in the same cave before I did and didn't find it. Kerbsuki says Cargo probably felt like an absolute ignoramus.
Shy Fox has got a pet parrot now.
Oh, PGG's out.
It may look like I was laughing, but I was very sincere and mourning on the inside.
I drowned because I thought something was down there. I forgot about my breath really. It's LAGBOI says I'd probably want most everyone to win. My final advice to everyone alive is to protect each other.
Attention, survivors. Well done to all of you who have managed to survive this far. Let me assure you your time on Survival Island is far from over. Only one of you will make it off my island and the rest of you will perish. The death count right now is very promising, but I won't be satisfied until all but one of you die. Prepare for nightfall. I will be unleashing a wave of island monsters. Only the strongest survivors will survive. If you are withstanding enough to survive, I have a surprise for you that early morning.
And now, on Survival Island. Daylight won't last forever for our survivors. And as we can see, Cheetah is making the most of her time left by getting supplies for the night. Meanwhile, Curb is off on a quick journey in preparations for nightfall. Additionally, Cypre is killing two birds with one stone by making a house for himself while mining underground.
Ooh, Cypress made a house. He's doing good.
As nighttime falls, our survivors will have to face the real challenge.
Those of you who have been fortunate to survive this long will now be faced against my wave of monsters who reveal themselves in the dark. I imagine this test will prove to be too difficult for some of you. But let it never be said that I'm not fair. I have a special gift in the morning for all of you who survive tonight. Good night and rest easy. You won't.
It looks like Beryl is the first to encounter Brute's monster waves. Beryl's not the only one with the strategy of hiding inside for the night. Cam seems to be doing the same thing, in addition to Curb, who is also smelting ores and crafting. Looks like Cheetah and Cypress alliance have worked out well for the both of them, as they both can live underground together to survive the night. And look out everyone, cause Cypre almost has a full set of iron armor. Cypre even has a personal strategy to survive the island.
8 Cypre says try to mine, get armored, strip mine for diamonds, then kill, escape and win.
Shy Fox is also trying to make shelter, but at night time. They are the only survivor to try and make the house. Be careful, Shy Fox, cause this house might make you a target from other survivors.
I would have burnt Fox's house right to the ground.
And speaking of Tofi, let's learn what he's been doing at night.
I first needed to get armoured up to survive the island. That's why I went mining. And it did give me some sort of shelter from the weather and the cold.
See what that is?
Iron, yay.
No, Neo, do you have wood?
Yeah, dude.
What down here? Zombie village.
Cube is here.
Zombie village. Yeah, he's a Chris. We've got a zombie villager.
Neo was a hard-working individual who would normally assist in endeavours, such as gathering resources from the surface, and then coming down to help me mine. It's quite dedicated.
During all that fuss with Tofi and Neo, it looks like Cheetah has stepped outside and is farming zombie flesh. But unfortunately, we have to say goodbye to another teammate. Referred Wolf has died and will not survive the island. Unfortunately, we do not have an interview with them. It appears Cypress also has left their shelter for the night and has found a book discovering a crafting code for a special key. What our survivors don't realize is that this key will help unlock the portal to help one lucky survivor leave this island and win the grand prize. Daytime has risen now, and it is time for Brute to congratulate the survivors who have survived the night and give the reward.
I am impressed how many of you were able to survive my fleet of monsters. Nonetheless, I have a reward I promise you. Coordinates have been unlocked as a reward for your survival thus far, and will aid you in your quest to get off the island.
This seems like a very helpful award for our survivors, and it looks like a lot of them are excited about the news, except for one.
I thought it was a bit delayed. Otherwise, we could have met up with Cargo, and he could just still be alive right now, Neo. me shortly after,
My friend Neo unfortunately passed away.
which did take a toll on me. But eventually I made it back to the top side and was relieved from the fresh air. I was genuinely heartbroken, but I can't do anything to bring it back.
Next time on Survival Island. Brute unlocks a special shrine that will help our survivors get resources quicker. Az has a hard time dealing with Neo being gone. Curb and Cypre find something new. And Shy Fox has a new member of the parrot family. Nighttime proves to be difficult for some survivors and happens to have the most casualties. Who will survive and who will not? Find out next time on Survival Island.